Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
Yes.
And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
No. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Let's go. Do it.
Well, it's been a good life.
No.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
DA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years? On a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport. And this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Oh shit. Woo! There we go.
Good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
No.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside.
I don't I don't want any trouble out of here.
No way. What happened to Phineas? Dude, Phineas, if you backstab me, I'm gonna destroy you. Just do not backstab me. It's that simple. Come on. You're okay. Damn, is this the end? I need to save. Right here and right now. Hello. Save the game.
Captain, Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible?
Yes.
How can I be of assistance?
Get me there.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Get me to Wells.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Be alive. Oh,
Never anger a man of the cloth.
boom. Oh yeah, now I can kill them all because I don't need the experience. What? Okay. 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 You know what? I'll tell you what. This is the end game, right? Okay. This is the end game. That means I need to tinker my weapon. This weapon. Let's make it... I don't have more money! Damn. Never mind. Wait, maybe I can tinker their weapons? 22... 27. No. Tinker. Wait. Tinker. Nah. Sure. 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 No more money. Damn. It did cost me a lot of money. But now I'll be more careful. Oh shit, I almost forgot again, okay. And they're hard. Dude.
That's the last of them.
Holy shit. Those guys were harder than everybody. 84! Jesus! Give me that shit. Yo, give me all your shock cannon. I don't need no shock cannon. Wait, how did they get in? Oh yeah, they got in. 63, okay, 63. Parvati, you get this. Wait, I can enter here. What's this? Bypass. Oh, if you are seeing this screen, I, Phineas, have been pernicious, kidnapped, and very probably incarcerated by the Perdition Court government. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this term will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen consists of my last and will testify and command my body and my belongings. If this is already can prepare an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its content immediately. Okay, let's first entry. Okay, this is important. I need to read this. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, apparently they're out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope colonists if only corporate will authorize my request. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds. Okay, second entry. 113 seconds, new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction. Reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 130 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the What? So I'm not the first one. I'm the one that survived. 12 subjects to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only spent on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? Statistically insignificant. If I experiment on 1 subject every month, I will not make a dent in Hope's. Okay, can still hear the screaming, trouble, sleeping, trouble. Oh shit. On to certain number 13. Final entry. I always suspected this will happen. The board finally discovered what I've done and send their headhunter to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right. I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. And I'm going to find a way to revive them no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Damn. Okay, where's the secret panel? Okay, so this is what was here. Reminder, do not tap on glass seals loose. Ah, not that loose.
Impressive as always.
Fiend's Force. Tartarus Navkey. Oh. You can now travel to Tartarus. Okay. So what's this now? Whoa! This can be really good. Critical damage. Mag 2 rate type and rate damage. Wait, this was... Oh. Okay, I can try this. No problem. Confront Sophia. Oh, okay. So where do I confront Sophia? In Tartarus?
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discuss.
Tinker, this one. Oh, I can still go, but no more money. Let's repair. Can I modify? Not really.
In the latest Aetherwave serial.
Wait, so journal. This is still botched, right? Yeah. Damn, I could have killed everyone. Spoiling, yeah. Yeah, I don't want a bad ending for that.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
Breaking Phineas Wells out of a maximum security penitentiary. I can't think of a better lost cause to commit ourselves to.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Captain, come on. Even I've heard of the biggest prison the colony's ever seen. And on some occasions, I literally live under rocks.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Okay, this is the end game. Crew, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
Damn.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
Wow.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
I will, because this is a game and we always win in games.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Yes.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Oh, this is gonna be insane. First, let me sleep. I don't have any more quests. The journal is empty. This is the botch quest, but this I didn't want to kill Edgewater, so you skip the hope, spoiling the Argentine plans. Yeah, I wanted to do this. Ili Felix. Okay. Tartarus. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of Alcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes. Would you like to save? Yes.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
Yeah, I'm
You are
gonna kill you
hereby
all.
confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Great. Wait, this isn't Terra 2? My mistake. I'll leave.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Damn.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
Alright, I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the... Pay no mind to that, just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Nice.
How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
See you very soon. Now. Can we sleep? Yes. One more. I need to eat. No, I need to drink. Journal, Brave New World. Make your way to Tartarus, confront the person who runs the board's operation. Sofia Akande. Ooh. Save game. Save the game. And let's go. Okay, this looks like Groundbreaker again.
The captain did right by us once. What? Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Margat.
Target
Down, hullhead.
Nice. Let's go. Kill them all. I don't need to be in here. Shit, I think I did a bit. Give me back my weapon.
Nice one!
Okay, this has been a pretty big mistake. Okay, great. This is hard. I get it. Guess we should keep our disguise. Damn, they die so fast.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Margat.
Okay, I don't care. I'll just... Woo! Okay, that's intense.
They call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Oh, Jesus.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Will you now? Restricted and restricted. Oh my goodness, I can't bypass this. Well, I'm pretty fucked.
You knew.
Persuade.
Looking good, soldier.
Oh shit. You know this is the end when you get 1,000 freaking vendors. Well, I don't really need anything. So let's go. Huh. Storage. Canisters. Hibernation forced. Okay. So that didn't really help me. Retro rockets.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Damn! Everyone is coming to help me.
You knew. Oh.
Okay, here. Conceal.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And the convict. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
You gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation
How about
problem.
you die so I can feed them?
Half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through. But it's done. It's over.
No, it's not.
Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton descent. We don't need your help.
Huh. Intimidate. I'm going to get your administration cooperation one way or another. With your resources, some of the folks know we could do a lot. Nah.
You are a captain of action. I'll give you that. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
You're damn right you will, otherwise I'm coming for you next. Can't I kill him?
I've got work to do.
I wanna kill him. Front Sophia. I really wanted to kill him, but he's gonna be my lackey.
I don't see what the fuss is about a blasted lab coat.
Some come to help me.
You're really doing this, huh?
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I am, I believe I'm ready for this.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
I'm gonna kill you. We're liberating Halcyon and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop us.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? Those barbarians from Monarch are running wild in my prison. I suppose I have you to thank for this indignity. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion, and then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
Really? You never should have trusted me. How does it feel to be played?
Irritating and impressive in equal measure. I admit I miscalculated the extent of your influence. The board's plan never accounted for you. This is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody.
I can see that.
Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. You were one of my finest agents once. I don't want to destroy you. Turn yourself in, and I may yet show clemency.
Nope. I'm rescuing Phineas and I'm going through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Ram. Okay. Oh my god, this is the worst. Actually, this is the worst for what weapons I have. Jesus. Plasma is not good for... Oh, Actually, I can do something like this. Viker, I need you to get... You get this. Wait, and Ray. And Parvati, you get this. This is gonna be tough. Is this okay? I think so. Can I save? No. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, let's see. Screen of time. Okay. Woo!
Impressive as always.
So I can do some. Oh! Yes! Wait, what? Where's my hacking? Oh my god, this... No, map. Adrenal time crash. Adrenal time crash stacks up to 3 times. Okay, adrenal time. No! Shock cannon. Jesus, no adrenal crash.
System alert.
I'll make my way there. May you find peace in Jet.
Okay, nice. Here, please. Okay, I need to repair everything.
Quite enough of you!
No! Damn! This was so bad. Dude! This was really easy. If I could hack that, and I didn't hack that because I... Okay, at least I can really, you know, skip it. Jesus, man. care about this.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and... You knew...
Persuade, blah blah blah, everyone, blah blah blah, okay. Unlock the door. Okay, Captain Rockwell, please. The crackpot. Okay, intimidate, blah blah blah. Okay.
Trouble incoming.
What the frick are you guys doing? What the hell? Why did they attack me now? Oh, come on, man. Why was I attacked now? There was no reason for them to attack me now. Like, literally no reason. Literally. Ah, my god, I had it the first time, but I messed up with the Adrena time crash stuff. Come on. This is so doable.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and... Fuck! You...
Okay, now why did they attack me?
What?
Again, blah 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 blah. Already did this. Blah 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 blah. Intimidate and. Okay, okay, that was the problem. That was the problem, okay.
You picked the wrong candy! I just heard the flying phone.
Come on, run, run, run.
See what the fuss is about his blasted last
We're really doing this, huh?
Fine.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I am, I believe,
okay. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Okay. Don't test me, Sophia. Blah blah blah. I'm rescuing Finesse. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, now finally I can hack this shit. Damn, this is 100.
Nicely done.
Come on, come on, come on. Boom. Oh, designate Ram as a hostile intruder. Then was that it? Woo! Insanely easy. Okay. That was okay.
Why won't you just...
Oh. Boom.
That's the last of them.
Get me out of here!
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark.
What?
We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
You mean... we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit. Oh, you said there haven't been any new messages from Earth.
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows why. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium.
You mentioned the frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
Aliens. How do you know all of this?
I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone. She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
There's something else I know about the other colonists. What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
There's something else I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Well, better late than never, I guess. I forgive you, Phineas.
I'm not asking you to forgive me. Law knows I won't forgive myself. But I'm going to try to set things right. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
No more questions.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
With the chairman in my pocket, no one's going to know I'm running the colony. Nah, I'm going to run this colony myself. I've already convinced the chairman to take my side. Nah, you can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonies.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Consumed by paranoia, Luya Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if a replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden, The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Insane.
It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace.
Good for you, Vicar.
Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
Nice.
Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later.
No.
His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to the new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Damn. Dude. Dude, there will definitely be Outer Worlds 2 or a DLC with Earth. Definitely. We'll go to Earth and see what happened there. I hopefully want a second game, not a DLC, because DLC are not that much, like 4 to 8 hours, so I want a full game on Earth. Yeah, man, this was a blast. Even though there's a lot of dialogue in this game, this was a blast. And even though I finished the game so late because you saw the crashes problems, then I got sick and I'm really sorry, so yeah. Nonetheless, this was very fun. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for those who watched me until the end. And hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, even though I did play it and you watched. So yeah, thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and hopefully we will see you on the next game, and from there on we don't know. So yeah, thank you so much guys for liking, subscribing, disliking, commenting, and whatever else you did for my channel. We'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and yeah, see you later guys, and thank you again. Bye bye.